Hey everyone, Jammin' Jamin, Jay Dizzle, aka Disc Golf J. Just coming at you, day one of my new disc golf video blog. Decided to take a journey and video blog my journey into playing PDGA and trying to get ranking up and go to tournaments and just go on a little fun journey. Life adventures, something that I really would love to do, even if I can only make a living doing part time, whatever. It's disc golf, and that's what I freaking love. So, anyways, first tournament I signed up for is in Weatherford, Texas. So I'm heading there in about a week and a half. Go up there for a tournament. It will be fun. It will be warm. There won't be snow. I'll be able to throw discs. The month after that, I'm going to go just stay here, Colorado, head over to Sterling, visit some family, and I'm going to play my second tournament there in Sterling. And then as far as March, it looks like probably Kansas City, Kansas. Looks like I'm going to go there. My goal this year is to travel and play to one tournament a month at least this year. And then want to, bank myself for correctly, put money back correctly over the summer. And next year I would like to hit 2 tournaments a month. And, just keep pursuing what I want to do. So basically, yeah, I got my bag all packed with my discs all ready to go. I go anywhere from my understables more into my stable mid-range, understable more to overstable, and then a few utility discs that I use for, some straight window shot slow flyers. So a couple highlights I would say in my bag. As far as understable mid-range would be the Prodigy M4 that I just got in. The Prodigy plastic, if you haven't felt it, it is just, the feel of it is beautiful. It is really, really grippy, but it's still got that nice gloss. It's still flexi disc, which is nice. It's just beautiful plastic that I've seen so far in the 400 series. This M4, super understable, super flippy, so you can throw it off on a hyzer, torque it, it'll flip up right, or right to left line, finishing off. As far as my straights, I'm going to go with a Mako. Mako 3 and a Vibram Summit. The Mako 3 is going to be a little bit more steady at a 0-0, so it's going to be a little more straight shots, whereas the Vibram is at about 0.5 for a fade, so it'll want to slightly try to hold to the left and then finish off really, really steadily to the right. So it's almost, I would say, a stable understable. It's right on the line, just barely understable, but not enough to really notice it's going to fly like a stable disc. So those are two of my middies. As far as it goes in my other discs, I'm going to go with the Trespass. Really nice disc as far as overstable goes. It's going to slightly want to hold straight line, and then it's going to hook off and finish off to that right. Understable disc, I would say, is going to be my Prodigy D5. It's going to be my most understable disc. This one is really, really flippy. Throw it off on a hyzer, get that torque on it, and it's going to flip up. It's going to come back. It's going to ride a huge left and then slightly fade off and come back to the right, landing almost straight down in the alley from where it goes. Just really beautiful disc. Another real understable disc that I like to throw that's really flippy is the Vibram Unlace. This disc will also hyzer flip up nicely with torque, and it'll follow its line. This one actually turns back to the left a little bit harder than what the Prodigy D5 does. Other than that, straight alley shots, I'm going to use a Champion TL from Innova. slower spinning disc at a 7 speed, but it's about a 0 and a 1. So it's just going to slightly turn. It's going to hold straight fairly well. And as far as flip discs, I'm going to use a Nuke SS, and a Flick. I like to use those for sidearms, thumbers, tomahawks, anything as far as a technical disc that way. And real quickly, putters, I'm going to be using the Prodigy P4. This one is a super understable. You can drive this thing from a tee box under 300 and this thing will fly. It will go off, it'll hold that nice Anheuser line, and then it'll come off and finish to the right, hyzering out at the end there. Whereas this Judge is more of a steady, it's a 0.5 as far as it goes in the fade. It doesn't really flip on you much, it doesn't turn back too much. It's more of a steady true shot where you go. Is where it's going to go. So that's just a quick overview of some of the discs I'm going to take in my bag. I picked out a lot of them. Still got a lot sitting around over here, but I picked out the ones that I know I'll need. I've been looking at the disc on Disc Golf Course Review in Weatherford. I've also been monitoring the weather and just doing my homework for the tournament the best I can. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be an adventure, and I can't wait to throw up my next blog and update you, I guess, at that point on what's going on or what we're doing. So I guess until then, cheers. Keep throwing.